Okay, we're going to take a look at the public cloud views in the new TrueSight console, and we will start with OpenStack. So did I say public views? These are the private the private cloud. My apologies there. So we're going to take a look at OpenStack. Historically, or in the past, we had these views available only in the TrueSight Capacity Optimization console. We've migrated those over to the new TrueSight, or the TrueSight console, or the presentation server, and provided the OpenStack view, giving insight into availability zones, host aggregates, hypervisors, tenant capacity from a CPU, memory, and data store utilization. We also, this provides the ability to track the capacity of each OpenStack entity in the cloud environment to identify bottlenecks, discover underutilized resources, and track resources that either are or will soon be experiencing capacity shortfalls. As I mentioned, today in 10.7, these views, these private cloud views, are only available in the TrueSight Capacity Optimization console, which is not a mobile console. In the 11.0 release, all views, including the OpenStack private cloud view, will be available in the modern enhanced UI, that is HTML5, which means it is mobile accessible. So let's take a look at the new views in the TrueSight console. In order to access the views, we'll need to open up the TrueSight console, and under the navigation pane on the left, go to Capacity, Views, Cloud, and then you can see the private cloud views that are now available. So when we click on OpenStack, what's going to happen is we'll come to the landing page with no information in it. The reason is we don't have a cloud environment selected. So we'll select our cloud environment, click Apply, and now our landing page is going to be populated with a high-level overview of the OpenStack environment. We see that we do have some bottleneck resources. Very quickly, we see that the data store utilization is got some issues in the environment. Very similar to other best practices views, you have the ability to drill down and begin to move into areas to identify where that bottleneck resource is. In some cases, you may want to navigate from the related information tabs. You may also want to navigate and drill down into the lower level cloud components from the tabular view up at the top. So when we drill down to regions, we can very quickly identify that we have region 2 is at 372%, very saturated. And another drill down takes us logically into a high-level overview of region 2. And then this gives us the ability to, again, move into the lower levels directly from the related information. We drill down into the host aggregates, and we can begin to identify which host aggregate is causing the particular issues. Right, so this one actually has some issues both on memory and data store. So again, very quickly able to identify and drill down into, from the very high level, down into the low level, identifying capacity bottlenecks and issues. One area that I'd like to point out that is a little bit different than from the TrueSight Capacity Optimization console is how to change the settings. The TrueSight Capacity Optimization console had a tab that included settings that would be at the very end. Those have actually been moved to a pull down, and when I pop those up, then I have the ability to change a few things, and in this case, I can do thresholds or indicator parameters. Either one of these drill downs will give me a cross-launch in context into the TrueSight Capacity Optimization console.